Hey there, YouTubers. Derek here, and in this video I am going to show you how to bridge through your passaggio without your voice breaking up, flipping into falsetto, cracking. For you beginners out there, what I mean by passaggio is the point in which your voice breaks. It's where you can't carry your chest voice up any higher without your voice automatically cracking and flipping into falsetto, and it sounds kind of like this. Yeah, yeah, like I'm forcing myself to do that. It's kind of an over-exaggeration, but you get the idea, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. With that being said, let's get started. Probably one of the best exercises out there, in my opinion, are Octave Sirens, which are great in their simplicity. You can do them anywhere, anytime. In the shower, in the car. Pretty much what you're doing is you're starting on a low note, we'll say C3, and sirening up to the octave above that, which would be C4, middle C, and it sounds like this. Yay! And then back down. Yay! Like that. And for visualization purposes, visualization only, don't think of pitch as up and down. Think of it more linear. As you go higher in pitch, think of placing it further back in your head, if that makes any sense. What I'm basically getting at is don't belt the top note forward like yay, which is shouting, and it doesn't sound good. So place it further back. Yay, like that. When I'm saying place your notes further back in your head is what's called covering, which allows you to darken up your higher notes to make them sound chestier, ballsier, if you will. And what you're pretty much doing is on the higher notes, you're almost, I wouldn't say dumping your larynx, but you're keeping your larynx in a neutral position. It's not raising as you're going higher in pitch. And a way to make sure you're doing this correctly is to, first off, make the face. I call it the apple biting face, apple face. Pretty much the face you'd make if you're biting into an apple. So apple face, remember that. That, and keep your tongue depressed against your bottom row of teeth. Hey! That keeps your larynx stable, especially in the passaggio area, which we're getting ready to get into. So now that I've kind of went over that, let's do more difficult siren, which would be, let's do F3 to F4, which would be where your vocal break would normally start at. Yay! Then back down. Yay! And just practice that right there in that area. F sharp, G. And once you get it down, it'll sound thicker. But when you're first starting out, you might get this sound, which isn't bad. But yay! Yay! Which is a good starting point. It leads to thickening up those notes. So don't worry if the top note's lighter. That's actually a good thing. What we want to prevent is cracking in that area. Yay! Like I just did. We want to keep that. We don't want that. Now, a couple things when you're doing these sirens. I already mentioned one of them. Keep your tongue pressed up against your bottom row teeth. Like That keeps your larynx neutral and keeps it from jumping up into your chin. And it keeps those, especially the passaggio notes, stable. That, and work on your vocal buzzword here, pharyngeal resonance. The basically the buzzing you get in your nose. A good way to practice the pharyngeal resonance is to pretty much hum. Just not like a dopey hum, like but a real nasally hum, like like that. Or if you're having trouble getting that, you can also use the word hung. Yes, hung, like Derek is well hung. Seriously though. But take the H out and you're left with that. That's another easy one. And like I said, all this is a tool to brighten up your covered notes. So instead of a really dark, you add in the buzz, the pharyngeal resonance. It helps it cut a little more. And that was kind of overdoing it, but that was just to give you an idea. Now, when you're doing these sirens, especially in the passaggio area, the covered notes, F, F sharp, G, you should feel a sensation. You should feel it back towards the back of your head. That's how you know you're doing them right. And also, I think I mentioned it before, make sure you're doing them light. Don't shout them, otherwise that defeats the whole purpose. So let's do G. Yeah. Remember tongue and your nose resonance. Yeah. Keep them light like that, and that will build up the muscle memory and eventually lead to letting you thicken up those to a thicker, ballsier, chestier sound. But that's the starting point. And as always, I like to end a lesson with application. So we'll do a song now. I chose this particular song because it ties in pretty well with the lesson I've been doing today. The high note in this is the G4, and we're going to do a covered G4 as opposed to trying to shout the thing. So let's do this.
So where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Will she smell alone? When the dogs do find her, got time to wait for tomorrow to find it, to find it, to find it. When the dogs do find her, they got time to wait for tomorrow to find it, to find it, to find it. Oh. So once again, cover G4. Yeah! One more time. Yeah!
And that is it, pretty much. I added a little bit of distortion on the end just because I'm used to doing that. I hope this helped, and keep tuning in for more of my ramblings. Thank you. See you later.